Okay, good morning. Welcome to Math Project 55. I think it's 55. I hope that's right. Okay, so today we're only going to do one problem, and here it is. The picture below is made up of a bunch of 1 by 1 squares. How many total squares can you make whose sides share the same lines as the sides of the little squares? So I'm not sure how clear this is, but let me give you a couple of examples. So you see all the little squares that are in there, but here's an example of a bigger square that's in here. Here's this one right here, for example. Okay, and how big is that square on each side?
It's a 2 by 2.
Okay, and why don't you take my little light blue here and show me another square that's hiding inside of the square. Okay, there's another 2 by 2. Okay, now show me one other one, a totally different one, maybe a 3 by 3 one that's hiding somewhere.
A 4 by 4 is the entire thing.
Okay, that's true.
A 3.
Okay, great. So hopefully that all makes sense. And now we're going to try to count all of the squares that we can make that are the same. Okay, sorry, all of the squares that we can make. So how do you want to approach this problem?
Well, we know there's going to be 16 1 by 1s. It's a 4 by 4 square.
Okay. So there are 16 1 by 1s. I think I have room to write over here. 16 1 by 1. Okay, so there's 16 1 by 1 squares because it's a 4 by 4.
Now let's figure out the 2 by 2.
Okay. So what's important when you're trying to count stuff like this?
You should count it systematically.
Okay, you should count it systematically. And what's that going to mean for trying to count all the squares in this picture? What does counting systematically mean?
Well, you usually start in a corner like here.
Okay, wait. Don't. Here's my question to you is what does counting systematically mean? Not let's get going on counting. So what does counting systematically mean?
Well, counting systematically means you could start in a corner like that one.
Well, even more simply, we have lots and lots of squares here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, some are 1 by 1, some are 2 by 2, some are 3 by 3, and some are 4 by 4. Okay, so the first thing counting systematically means is let's group them into things that are the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing you said was there's 16 1 by 1 squares, so that's really good. So you did the 1 by 1s right away. So if we're going to count systematically, what ones are we going to look at next?
The 2 by 2s.
Okay, so the 2 by 2s. So we're going to try to count the 2 by 2s. And then what are we going to count after that?
3 by 3s.
3 by 3s.
And then the 4.
And then the 4 by 4s. And then the 5 by 5s.
Good.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so now the question is, okay, so what's the first thing we counted?
Well, first we counted the 1 by 1s.
Okay, and those were easy to count.
Very easy.
Okay, what's the next thing we're going to count?
The 2 by 2s.
2 by 2s, okay. So, why don't you start with a different color? Here, why don't you start with...
I'm dark blue.
Yeah, dark blue is not going to be good enough. Here, try orange, even though orange is turning into mush. Okay, try orange. So, you want to count the 2 by 2s. So, where's a good 2 by 2 to start out with?
This one.
Okay, there's that one.
Well, and then you do this thing. Well, this is my one that I started out with.
Okay.
Yep.
Yep.
Now I can do this one.
Okay.
It's 2 2 by 2s.
Yep.
There's more. This that one. Yep.
Okay, so how many 2 by 2s have you counted so far?
I've counted 4 2 by 2s.
Okay.
So, and now we do the 5th.
Keep going.
And then this one. It's 6. Well, and then we know there's going to be another 3.
many 2x2s are there?
There are 9 2x2s. I'm just turning into mush. I'll use another color for the 3x3s.
Okay, so now, but you're starting to see on the camera here why, or on the picture here, why it's important to count systematically, because this picture gets really messy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me fill in the dots. I should have just erased and redrawn it. That's okay. Okay, so why don't you draw the 3x3s now? What's the first 3x3 you want to look at?
This one here.
Okay.
3. This pink one that I drew.
Okay.
Well, no, the second 3x3. This one.
Okay.
Oh, and then there's going to be a 3x3 here. And then the...
Okay, so how many 3x3s were there?
So there's still 4.
There were 4. Okay, how many 4x4s are there?
Now I gotta use a different color. I'll take purple for 4x4. So 1, 2, 3. It's 4.
How many 4x4s are there?
1.
1.
Well, it means there's 0 5x5s.
Okay, there's 0 5x5s. Okay, so how many total squares were hiding in this picture?
So 16 plus 9 plus 4 and plus 1 plus 0 with it. You can always change it. 30 squares.
30 squares.
Whoa. Now that is pretty cool.
Okay.
Well, now about the homework problems.
Yeah, the homework problem is Olympiad 63, problem number 1. Olympiad 63, problem
Good.
number 1. Okay, good job today, sweetie.